All right, everyone, happy 2024. We have been doing turn-ons for about a month and a half. So we're finally getting some repairs, done some really basic ones, some emergency ones, you know, the primary ones. Didn't video a whole lot on that. These mowing guys got an angle iron on everything over there, holding it together. What this muffler sounds like. But we got a leak here. Metronet or a cable company, I don't know who, came in, and you can see the tire marks right here, the ruts. So we're gonna find one end of the leak, find the other end of the pipe, and cut it in. Cut it out, cut it in. So we'll go ahead and run the system and find this again. And I didn't get the video too much. We did a repair over there for that house, and that one was a doozy. So we're gonna run the system and find this leak. Be right back. All right, so I just let Adam Lee know to go ahead and activate that manually. So we'll see if we can find out which valve it is real quick. It's gonna be pretty obvious because nothing's gonna happen. Look at the lid's kind of covered up. You can see them through the weeds, or not the weeds, the landscape, the shrubs. I feel like it could be like a nature film. The wild animal, known as the Adam Lee. What kind of valves are they, Adam Lee?
Way different than I've seen.
Oh boy, it's always good when they're way different than I've seen responses. Let's check them out.
Old ones that has that little lever in the back as a leader.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's not it. I know what he's talking about. They're like old Orbit ones, or not Orbit, but I don't know, not Hydro Rain, I can't remember. They're an older valve that has a switch on the back for the solenoid to activate it. So we don't run into a whole lot of those here, only a hit or miss. So now that's the driveway. Those are running over there. Hopefully this box has the valve in it. All right, so he's got the valve on. We got heads washing. So we'll wait till the water kind of puddles up and we'll locate where it's leaking the worst and start our digging. Somewhere in this area. Do 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 do. We'll be right back as soon as the water starts to break through. All right, we got a little bit of water right there. More here. So we got more there. So this could be a pretty extensive break. We're gonna make sure we let it run for a little bit. That way we can just replace the whole section of pipe. But kind of a doozy to have to do it this way. If you know, it was already kind of dug up, kind of just makes sense to have made the repairs then. But oh well, that's what we get paid to do. So let it run and then get to digging. It's really coming out of that guy, huh?
It's coming out of this one a lot.
Yeah. I just want to make sure we replace, you know, the full extent of this break. All right, we located a head here. This one just looks like it's just low pressure, not able to pop up. All of our water seems to be here, so we're gonna go ahead and follow our pipe, see where the damage is. Start in that area, and we'll go bring our way back and dig our way back and see where we can get on. See where we can get onto some new good pipe, and we'll go from there. All right, so we found this sucker down there. So we're gonna go ahead and dig it out, expose basically this whole work area along the pipe, and we'll see where the damage is at and replace it. So it's rainy. I wore shorts and sandals because my shoes, all my shoes were wet, and I didn't think it was gonna be rainy and the repairs were gonna be too bad. Always learning my lesson the hard way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. So we have started our dig here. Found our crack somewhere in this area, probably where that water's kind of standing. But because the whole area had been disturbed, we decided to just, you know, check the whole area out. I definitely want to get past the box, and now we haven't found it yet, and I can't promise you this is what it is. But this is a good old-fashioned, you know, what I call this an oopsie doopsie fix. And we found some electrical tape or heat shrink or something wrapped around our pipe. So we're kind of assuming that this is this close to the box, they probably got it, and they gave us a little oopsie doopsie fix. So we're gonna keep digging, get past it, and I'm probably just gonna replace it with a piece of poly, since it's got one heck of a curve to it. But we're gonna see what this is all about. But I just want to remind everyone that most people would have found that leak there, probably fixed it and left. That's quality to keep going, to ensure that you don't have to come back for another repair in the same area. So no biggie, but we're gonna expose this and I'll let you guys know what we find out. So we got everything exposed here, probably a 20-25 foot section. There's our leak. All right, Emily, shut it off. Hey, actually, go ahead and leave it on. And I'll show you here. This is their, I don't know, I can't promise these guys did it, but that's leak number 2 and 3 there. So you got 2, 3. I got pretty shallow in that area, but nothing else just coming out of there. Nothing else coming this way, so we're good. There's a huge hunk of concrete right there though. So, I mean, it's massive. You can shut it off, Adam Lee. Just huge chunk. So I don't know. I'm not sure if they like 90'd out and went around it when they did the install or not, but that's a big old chunk of concrete. And we do not have 30 feet of pipe just hanging around, so I'm gonna change this out to poly. That would make this curve just nice, easy, and gentle. And it's fine, you know, there's only gonna be 3 heads on it, so friction loss across anything to this degree is minimal. It'll be operating just fine. So we'll do that. We got a couple heads changed for a neighbor, and we'll get our mess cleaned up here. But I'm gonna go get some poly. We got someone out there with their sprinklers checking them out. All right, for all you irrigation guys out there, when you get loose dirt and you don't know how to get out and you're scooping and scooping and scooping, you're like, oh, not very good. Dude, get you one of these. Watch this. Works really good on sucking water out of valve boxes, pipe, clean the valves, everything. There you go. Big tip I just gave you. Freebie. Pay me later. And of course, you know what time it is. Scotch-Brite, primer, glue, Adam Lee. Let's do it.
Holder.
Holder. All right, so I had about 25 feet of poly, and I did have some PVC. So Adam Lee's just we're gonna put the poly on down there, and I just cut it. They had a bell here, so I went ahead and I had a stick with a bell on it, so I threw that on there. We'll go ahead and put another poly to PVC adapter down here. I'm gonna trim it so I keep as much PVC as possible, because we're in this area I'm at right now. It's all PVC. The other areas we're at, it's like all poly, but right now I know I can go without the poly without making a trip back to the shop. So that's what we're gonna do, and it's gonna work out just fine. All right. Adam Lee's he's crimping it on, or he's tightening up the clamps. We put them on, put the clamps on, get everything fit, we clamp last. So that way, if anything needs adjusted, easy peasy. Easy peasy is my like motto, I think. But anyways, yeah, so maybe a 2-foot section of hard pipe adapter, poly adapter on that PVC, and we got plenty of play and flex for this to settle with all this loose dirt, so everything will be good. And we'll go ahead and test it out here in a second, and I'm sure that it's gonna work, so not too worried about it. But we'll show you that, and then we got some small stuff to do. So I'm not sure if I'll video that, just some sprinkler head changes, but nice short little video, first one of the year, so we'll get you some more. Well, been shoveling mud for about 30 minutes. Adam Lee's using his patented mud sweepers to show him how the mud sweepers work. You just get a bunch of mud on your foot and kind of squeegee it down. Mud sweepers. Patent pending.
Live animal!
Werewolf attack! Ah! Werewolf attack! Ah!